it's time for a World of Tanks review. Now today we're looking at the TOG 2. The TOG 2. It's a TOG. Oh, I love this thing. TOG 2, Tier 6 British heavy tank. Arguably one of the best and the worst tanks in the game. Now, I'll explain that in a minute. Straight on, hit points, 1400 hit points. 1400. A Tier 6. Right. Tier 150, 880. Okay. Right, that's a lot of hit points there, 1400. Weight load, 83 tons. That's very heavy for a Tier 6. Engine power, 600 horsepower. Speed limit, this is where it starts getting bad. Okay, 14 kilometers per hour. This thing is a party bus. It doesn't go very fast. It doesn't get anywhere very fast. But when it gets there, it has fun. And it has fun getting there as well. Because all the officers in the back, all these crew, they've all got gin and tonics in there. There's a mini bar in here. I know that because I've actually seen one of these things at Bovingdon. Yes, I did give it a hug. I did hug a TOG, but hey ho. What you gonna do? Back to the stats. Traverse speed, blah, rubbish, 20 degrees, absolutely useless. Hull armour, 76, 76, 50 on the hull. Turret, 114, 76, 53. But the armour's garbage. What's going to keep you alive is your health in this thing, 1400 points. Standard shell damage, 113 to 188. And the penetrations, 128 to 214. That's good. Also, rate of fire, where are we? 12 rounds per minute. That is quite nice. With a turret traverse speed that goes at 32 degrees. So if you factor that all in, it's a lot of health. It's very slow. It's got crap armour. But obviously crap armour is negated by the massive chunk of health it has. And it's got a decent gun, rapid firing gun. KV-1S will come up against this. In a straight fight, KV-1S will lose. KV-1S will fire off a shot, take off 300 hit points. You'll kill him in the time that it'll take him to reload. That's how good this thing is. That's what it's for. Okay, view range 360 meters and signal range 570. But the TOG isn't about that. The TOG is all about the gun. And a lonely TOG is a very sad TOG. I only play my TOG in platoons with guys from the clan, but that's because a lot of us all have TOGs and we just have fun. Now the TOG will set you back, let's just have a look, 3,500 gold. So it's not a huge investment, you know, compared to like one of the tier 8s, and it will still earn you money. I have the TOG 2 because I love it. It's just bonkers and funny. It's a real tank, of course. It's at Bovingdon. It was designed to do trench warfare. But of course, by the time that this was finished and designed, World War II had turned up, and having a tank like that was potentially going up against Panzer IIIs, I mean, the gun would be very good, but it's just not mobile enough. It would have been taken out by aircraft in, seconds. It wasn't practical, so it was, gotten rid of. Obviously, guns, tier 7 gun. Let's just have a look at more of the stats of this gun here. Okay, obviously 76mm gun, 17 pounder, as we know, 12 rounds per minute. Accuracy is 0.36, so it's just alright. You can aim for weak spots. Aiming time 2.3 seconds, not the best ever, but it fires AP, APCR, and high explosive. So let's get onto the ammo loadout now. This thing has a massive ammo rack capacity. 108 rounds of AP, I stock 24 of APCR and 12 of HE. That is enough for 2 minutes sustained firing of APCR. And at 3,200 credits a shot, it gets expensive, but I don't care. I've got 4 million odd credits. I run this thing for fun. I'm not bothered. AP, 175 credits. It's dirt cheap. Obviously consumables, as with me, it's always repair kit, first aid kit, and fire extinguisher. Now, let's get on to the equipment of this thing. The equipment that I've gone for, as you can see, is a improved vents class 3, which makes everything better. It improves your rate of fire. You get the gun sights onto the target faster. All the crew skills are increased. You see them up here. They're on 105, 116% kind of thing. 116. you get 100 plus 5 plus 10, and one of the plus 11 rather, and one of those numbers comes from improved events plus 5. So that's what gives them is plus 5. Super heavy spore liner, 50% to armor protection from ramming and explosions. People do tend to ram your TOG. I don't know why. Just idiots in scout tanks and hetzers try and ram me. I don't know. I was in a platoon with one of the a couple of people in the clan, and one of the hetzers tried to ram Sparrow, one of the people in the clan, and this hetzer charged down the hill. Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill the TOG. I'm gonna kill. Whack! Full health hetzer, just dead. TOG took something like 20 hit points damage. It was just hilarious to watch. And if you can get this thing to cliff dive, it's an amazing mountaineering tank. Thoroughly recommend you check out the Mighty Jingles or Quickie Baby videos when they take these mountaineering on Himmelsdorf. That is funny as. And obviously, just for lols, medium caliber tank and rammer. Oh, one thing I didn't mention. Yeah, plus 50% to protection of crew from injuries. Artillery, because this thing is so slow, and look, there's a mighty big engine deck back there, and it's very big and very long. Artillery will love shooting at this thing and blowing its tracks off. If you stick a super heavy spoiler online there, it's going to make life a lot harder for the artillery to try and get you. Just what I do. And of course, every TOG must be named, so mine's called HMS Agility. Yeah, we all name our TOGs in my clan. I think Sparrowbirds is, I think she's called hers HMS Rainbow. As you do, I mean, why not? Why the hell not? I've got Thunderbolt written on the side as well, because thunderbolts come out of this gun. The gun is just so funny. You stick the TOGs, the way to play the TOG is stick it in a platoon with 2 other TOGs, and just advance towards the enemy, or make an ambush. Ambushing TOG is best kind of ambush. TOG ambush. Yeah. TOG is also very good at outflanking. TOG can outflank. A lot of people think TOG will not outflank you. TOG will do it. If TOG player has any sense. Yeah. I love this tank. And it gets the most outrageous colour schemes as well. I'll show you the colour schemes that this thing gets. Where are we? Obviously it gets the winter, the camouflage in all white. We get summer. Actually they're pretty boring, but the desert ones are funny. Look at this. It's crayon time. Look at that. Look at the TOG. Oh, that makes my eyes bleed. Desert trim spot. That actually looks quite decent. And that one, that looks like a leopard. Look at all these camouflage that TOG gets. It's great. But I've gone for the what's this actually proper name? Oh, long range desert group camo. 41 or 42. I think it looks kind of cool. It's a pink TOG. It's happy TOG. Pink TOG is happy TOG. How do I get out of this window? Close. There we go. But yeah, also what the TOG is, because it's a premium tank, if you buy this tank and you don't put any crew in it, you can stick your crew from, let's give an example of your Churchill, because I've got one. Churchill, tier 5, stick your crew from your Churchill in your TOG. You might have to recruit an extra loader or something to go in it, but you'll train your crew up as well in your TOG, and then because you can still use your crew skills and everything in your TOG, and then you just switch them back to the Churchill when you want to grind your Churchill. Qualifications, I've just gone for repairs on my commander, because you get your tracks blown off, things get hit, even with the spore liner, you want repairs. My gunner, I've gone for Deadeye, because once that reaches 100%, that's just going to be trolling like anything. Clutch braking makes you turn faster, because you really do need it with 20 degrees traverse speed, and then just repairs on everyone else. Once they've all done that, I'm going to put firefighting on all these guys, and probably mentor on the commander, because you don't need 6th sense, because it's a TOG. You're gonna see it. It's freaking huge. Let's just do a comparison. TOG size of TOG, size of T150. It's big. Just to give you another big comparison, there's the TOG, and that's how long the TOG is. Let's find a rather large tank in my garage. Yes, I've got one. It's an E75. I do have one. There's the size of a TOG. Click it. There's the size of a Tiger 2. This thing is bigger than a bloody Tiger 2. Reviews of that will be coming out soon. Don't know when. Probably after I put my next review up. Not the one next coming, the one after probably. Might be the Tiger 2. I don't know. We'll see what happens. yeah, TOG 2. I cannot recommend this thing enough. It is so much fun. If you've got a couple of mates, you and a couple of mates that play TOG, or get yourself a TOG, go out and have some fun. Every game in this thing is fun. You'll either arrive to the battle and all the enemy will be killed, and you just think, well, hey, free experience, I didn't do anything. Yeah, fair enough. Or all your mates will be dead, and your 3 TOGs will do a last stand. And there's only 2 ways that can end. Either you'll be very heroic and kill everything, or you'll just die. But you'll do a lot of damage and have a lot of fun doing it. Because the TOG is brilliant. It's the ultimate party tank. And the chat whenever a TOG comes into battle, it's memorable chat. Everyone just seems a lot more chilled out whenever a TOG appears on the battle. And so yeah, this is the TOG, guys. I really cannot stress this to you enough. Get yourself a TOG, and get your mate. Make sure your mates have got some, and go out and have some fun. You'll get credits for it as long as you don't spam APCR out of it like I tend to do. But get a TOG, have some fun. We all need a bit of cheering up in these troubled times of the world. So TOG is the best way I can think of cheering yourself up. Thanks for watching today, guys. Keep calm and game on.